Hi everyone, it's Madeleine from EarthKandi. Today I'm going to be making some cold process, oven processed soap. And I've got my lye and my oil cooling in the sink. I put some water in the sink and that's how I cool it down. Otherwise you're waiting forever for it to cool. And that's coming down really well there. And then I'm going to go over here to my moulds. I've got two moulds. The first one I thought I was going to use was just like a Tupperware mould lined with parchment, baking parchment, but I want to put this in the oven and I can't do that with a Tupperware mould. So I'm going to go back to my lovely brick-shaped silicone mould, which I love this mould. It just gives the soap a really good square, straight edge, smooth edged finish. Now the problem with the silicone moulds is that they're bendy, and when they have the weight of the soap batter in them, they tend to bow out at the sides, and that's been a bit of a nightmare. And when I put my soap in it normally, I'll just butt it up against the wall and put something on this side to keep it straight, but if I'm going to put it in the oven I can't do that. So I was ferreting around for something to keep that together, bits of wire, coat hanger, and I just couldn't find anything. But I went into my outhouse and I found this, and this just fits over the top of there like that, and you can adjust it. You can either push it down for a closer fit and it will stop it from belling out, or you can bring it up, you know, to sort of adjust it, how wide it'll gape at the top. And I thought, what the hell is that? It's just something I found in the outhouse, and I think it's a gutter bracket, just a plastic gutter bracket. Now, obviously, if I'm going to put it in the oven, it is a slow oven, so I don't think for 1 minute it's going to melt. And I just need it in place till the soap hardens up, and then I can put it in the oven. So that is what I'm going to use. It would be better, I suppose, if it was metal, but you know what? I think that'll do for now. It'll be interesting to see how that turns out. Here we go. I've put the indigo, scarlet and white in the mould. It's looking a bit messy at the moment. That will be fine. And I've run, believe it or not, I've run a dishwasher cutlery shelf through the soap. I'll show you what it looks like. Looks like that. It's off my dishwasher and I've run it through with a grid pattern. I have no idea what it's going to look like, but I'm going to give it a go. I've just run it through to see if I can merge the soap. And it'll be interesting to see how that comes out. I'm now going to put the white topping on it, pop it in the oven on gas. Well, it's not gas, it's electric, 50. Which is very, very low, the lowest setting you can get. And I'm going to bake it in there for about 20 minutes. And then we'll take it out. And here's the topping. Just put that on. I'm going to get it into all the corners. Give it a bit of a knock to get the bubbles out and even it out a bit. And just going to work the top so that it has some kind of pattern on it. Just maybe bring it up towards the middle. Still a bit soft at the moment. So I'm going to work with that, then I'm going to put it in the oven. And I'll show you the moulding it next and cutting it. Hi, it's Madeleine again from EarthKandi. I'm just about to cut the loaf that I showed you yesterday that I made with the indigo and the crimson. It's turned out okay, not a bad soap. I normally go for more pastel shades than this, but because this is quite a bold perfume, this is the Kismet, which I've mixed with swipe my knife. I've mixed it with patchouli essential oil, so it's a strong, bold, almost masculine fragrance. So it needs a kind of bold colour, I think, anyway. And this is the one that I baked in the oven for about half an hour. Because of the bold colours, I'm having to, you can see it's coming off on the white there. So you do have to wipe your knife in between for anything like this, the soap's quite soft. The other tip would be to turn it on its side and cut it that way, so that you don't drag all the colour through the white parts. That looks a bit better. So there you have it. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to call this. This is the old Odalisque fragrance. It hasn't really done much with the layering. You remember I dragged my dishwasher grid through it, and it actually hasn't done much to it other than moved it around a little bit. So that's a learning curve. It is really just stripes. It's odd that, because I did blue and then red and then blue, but for some reason the red has come down underneath the blue and I've got like these layers. But it looks quite striking, an interesting soap.